So the high-level week brings together leaders from around the world for this annual debate, and it's an opportunity for countries, powerful and not so powerful, big and small, to stand on the world stage and talk about the issues that matter to their governments and to their people, like climate change, like sustainable development, like COVID, or conflicts in their region. And it's also an important opportunity for leaders to meet formally and informally in New York, and sometimes breakthroughs can happen from that kind of contact. So the side events are important, but there's so many of them. There's usually more than 100. And, with all the speeches going on in the General Assembly Hall, I mean, it's just so much to physically be at during that week. So sometimes they get a little bit lost in the noise of the main events. But they are really an important forum for different voices to come to the United Nations, from civil society, from the youth, from experts in different fields, and from survivors. And they get their voices heard by policymakers and diplomats, and that's important.
모든 선택은 그 선택이 그 변화의 시작이라고
기념해야 하고 기념하고
보는 것만으로도 기분 좋은 에너지가 느껴집니다.
The eyes of all future generations are upon you. And if you choose to fail us, I say we will never forgive you.
For the journalists, it's the busiest week of their UN calendar year. And it's early hours to late nights and running around the building trying to chase diplomats and leaders and break news. We get between 1,000 and 2,000 journalists in a typical year coming from around the world with their presidents and their prime ministers, and separately covering all the events at headquarters. So it's a big reunion for some of us journalists. We see reporters we haven't seen for a really long time, which is nice, but it's also a really, really hectic week for reporters, toiling from early hours to late at night, processing all those words those leaders say.